Hello YouTubers, Doom143 with a contest entry into King of the Golden State 100 subscribers contest. First of all, congratulations man, I love your videos, I love your backhaul stuff. For people that know me, I'm really into like Silver Age stuff. I keep telling the same thing over and over. I love the new stuff, but I really enjoy the older stuff. So 100 subscribers, again, congratulations. As I'm doing this video, I think you're at like 150 subscribers, so you should be having a 200 subscriber contest sometime soon. So maybe in 2 weeks, so maybe I'll make another video for that. Alright, so very easy contest. Again, thank you for having this. There's been a lot of great contests and it's been fun making the videos for this. This contest is kind of similar to another one that I did, but very simple. First of all, subscribe to King of the Golden State, and so that's done. What got me into comics? Alright, so what got me into comics? Okay, so the very first thing I think that got me into comics is that you got to know a little bit about me before you know, I kind of give you a story. So basically, without getting too much into me, I'm 40 years old. So the Doom 143 is 40 years old. So that means I was born in the 70s, right? So you got to think about what, as a kid, what was I surrounded by in the 70s? So I was surrounded by, you know, Star Wars, surrounded by great shows. I'm not too sure when it came out, I think in the 80s, but like the Incredible Hulk with, is that Lou Ferrigno? Incredible Hulk, you know. I used to watch some of the older shows like Batman that had like Adam West, and so you know, that's basically the stuff I was watching. You know, as far as cartoon goes, you know, there were things like Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends. You know, I love this show. The Iceman. You know, as I studied more into it, found out that Iceman was from the X-Men, and that got me into the X-Men. Spider-Man has always been with me as a child, and even to this day, Spider-Man is a huge part of me as a collector, and you know, I will always and continue to collect Spider-Man. G.I. Joe is part of my history as far as like cartoons, watching G.I. Joe and stuff like that. You know, shows like Thundercats, Robotech, Transformers, like all of these things were all part of my history. So this is what I was, you know, raised up on as a child. You know, you ask my son what is he watching his cartoon, he'll say stuff like SpongeBob or Teen Titans Go, or you know, some kind of cartoons, and that's the cartoons that he's watching. That's what he's been raised on, but that's what I was raised on. And so you know, that's a little history about me. And so when I finally got into comic collecting, and I finally, you know, as I got older, started making money from like my allowance and stuff, I wanted to buy my first comic. And this is the first comic that I ever bought. And Superman was really huge for me. If you watch a lot of my YouTube stuff, you won't see too much Superman. And I'm not too sure why, like, but he's as when I first started collecting, Superman was huge, and this was the first comic that I ever got from him, and this was my first comic that I ever purchased, and so you know, from there, you know, just collecting whatever I could, you know, whatever money I had. If I had $1 or $2, I'd pick up an X-Men, I'd pick up a Spider-Man, I'd pick up a Superman, and stuff like that. And I just got older and you know, just stopped collecting. So the next question was, you know, what keeps me going? Well, to be quite honest, I just started collecting, just started getting back into comics about 2 years ago. Just got back into it 2 years ago, and you know, I'm one of those guys that, sorry, one of those guys that, you know, I either go big or I go home. So one of the reasons I started collecting is that was like speculations. I like. I'm also into the stock market, so speculations on the stock market is something very chancy. But always taking that chance of like, what's gonna be the next big thing? Like, what can you buy cheap now that it will be a great investment later? So whether it's the first ride or a possible movie that might be coming out that just got talked about 2 days ago, first Ninjax, who's going to be the Batman that the kids in the future will watch? Will it be Batman? Will it be this Batman? Speculation stuff. Possible TV shows that might be coming out, or the transformation of an old character now being taken over by a new character. So speculation is definitely one of the reasons that I love collecting comics now. I love the speculation part. To buy something now that might be worth a lot later on. The other part of it too is just the art. Like when it comes to art, and that's why I really love the old stuff. I love the new stuff, don't get me wrong. Michael Turner, J. Scott Campbell, Adam Hughes, Jim Lee, these guys, they bring out just awesome stuff. But me, I'm more of a classic guy. Like, I love the classic covers. I love Kirby, Neil Adams, Steranko, Steve Ditko. Like, these are the things I really, really like. And some of the newer guys, of course, like McFarlane, I just really appreciate their covers and stuff like that. I gotta be honest, as I got older, even now, I don't read a lot of these books. I just bought this book not too long ago, and I didn't read the inside. I just really wanted to embrace the cover and just enjoy the cover. And the other thing that keeps me going is, straight up honest, like I said, I didn't read a lot of the books, but it's more the collector side of it. Just collecting books and collecting grails and key books, and I don't know, just something about getting to say that you own this grail or own this key. It just makes me feel good. But out of all of that, what is probably the biggest reason I keep collecting now? And I would have to say it's actually this YouTube community that I've recently joined. I think I just started making videos about 2 months ago, and this community has been very supportive. They've also had done a great job giving me more wealth of knowledge as far as like what certain books are, and the value, and what the stories are, and it's been getting me to enjoy other books that I normally probably would have not read. So this community, and I've said this a million times, but this Punisher right here is going to be just so you guys and everybody knows that this community is just a badass, and that's what keeps me going. And I would have to say this community is probably definitely the number one reason that I'm into it. So again, King of the Golden State, congratulations on your 100 subscribers. I know your contest ends tomorrow. Sorry about the late entry. Love your stuff, and yeah, you're already at 150, so I'll see you in about 50 subscribers. All right, bro. Mahalo. Bye. Shoots.